Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Hazim bin Abdul Rahman and my matrix number is 208339.
Hi, my name is Hoi Fu Kang and my matrix number is 206988.
My name is Ahmad Nazih bin Adnan and my matric number is 208014.
My name is Ismail and my matrix number is 208078. So today we are going to present about the mini project of EMM3409. So for the introduction, MRT is a public transport that requires highly complicated technology. It was built in KL and Selangor in order to accommodate the increasing number of residents in the area. It was believed that the MRT can reduce the number of travelers that using the private vehicles. Hence, it will reduce the severe traffic congestion and reduce the pollution in the city. MRT3, which is known as MRT Circle Line, will be the 13th rail transit line, and it is driverless train control from the operation control center. In Malaysia, MRT have the passenger capacity per train was 1,200. Top speed of the train that can reach is 100 km per hour. Next, I will for the suggestion.
Okay, for the suggestion one, we suggest to reduce the wear on the rail. So this is a side view of the rail and this top view of the rail to compare between the new rail and the short corrugation wear. So the wear that is divided into three parts. That is number one is the wear that occur in the side of the head of rail is known as side wear. Number two is the wear that occur on the top of head and of rail is known as vertical wear. In the vertical direction, the top of head of rail is worn out and damaged. The last one is rail wear occur at the end of rail and it is found to be significantly greater than wear at the top and the side of rail. So for the improvement of the rail, there is 4 improvement of the rail. Number one is use of special alloy steel. Rail made at a special alloy are used in area where wear is more likely. Number two is reduction of expansion gap. If the expansion gap has grown too large, it should be closed by packing the slipper at the joint and tightening the fishbowl. Number three is exchange of inner and outer rails on curve. When there is a heavy wear at the top of the inner rails head and heavy wear on the side of the outer rail head, the top wear rail is replaced within the side wear rail to extending the rail life. Last one is use of lubricating oil. It is to apply lubrication of foam and oil film between the wheels and rail in order to reduce mechanical contact and wear. So we move to the second suggestion.
Okay, next we are going to discuss about the second suggestion of improvement that we can do to improve the MRT project. So in the previous MRT projects, there is a longitudinal movement of the wheels in the track in the direction of locomotive motion. This is a serious problem which it is known as a creep in rail. Creep is a common occurrence on all railways and each value range from almost nothing to about 6 inches or 16 centimeter. The rails tend to move gradually in the direction of dominant traffic. Creep has serious consequences and it may cause a train to be derailed, resulting in significant loss. Creep causes the sleepers to move out of square and out of position, causing the gauge and alignment of the track to be affected. The surface is also disturbed as the sleepers move, resulting in an uncomfortable ride. There are actually more effects stated in the report. So next, How can it occur? So first is due to variation in temperature in Malaysia. The creep in this case is influenced by the range in temperature variation, location of track, whether exposed or shady surroundings. Second is due to the result of forces that come into operation when the train is starting, accelerating, slowing down or stopping. For example, increase of starting the wheels pushes the rail backward, causing the development of creep in backward direction. Third is due to wave motions in the rails by a moving train. Next. Next. Okay. How to overcome the problem? In order to overcome the problem of creep of rails as explained previously, one useful method that can be used is by using creep anchors or anti-creepers. Creep anchors or anti-creepers are made of cast iron pieces that are used to hold the rails in place. Anchors are fastened to the rails foot and kept in perfect contact with the side of the sleeper, being the side opposite to the creep direction. Next. This method is quite efficient and cost effective as it reduces the cost about 75% compared to the pulling back method. Anchors are fixed to the rails either by wedging action, clamping or a spring. Next. Okay, as shown in this slide is how the anchor placed by wedging action and also how the anchor placed by a spring grip. Next. So, but the benefits of the new improvement, the first one is we can reduce the risk of any accident to occur. For example, the derailment of a train which could result in significant loss. Second, we can reduce the frequency of maintenance to be done which can maximize the train schedule, hence could be able to generate more income. Third, this method is most efficient and cost-effective method as it reduces the cost by about 75% compared to the pulling back method. And lastly, we can impress the country's name on the international stage by the ability to build quality, safe and high technology transportation. So that's all from me. Hoi Fu Kang will continue the presentation.
Thank you, Hazim. So for the conclusion, all the suggestions of improvement are specifically pinpoint toward the rail and wheel, as we think that most of the damage is coming from the rail and wheel. To sum up, all the improvement made are the best improvement that we can think of, which suit our objective related to improve to our cost strength of material. And with this improvement, indeed will help MRT3 Malaysia serve Malaysia better. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you. So these are the reference.